All right, hi Gemini, how are ya? How are ya? All right, let's take a look what your weekly theme is. Ooh, bounce right up. The Knight of Cups. Giddy up. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. Um. Wow. So at this time, you could be getting an invite out, okay, invitation of some kind, or I see somebody very interested in you, gems, and whether it's a man or a female watching, okay. I do see somebody maybe asking you something, all right, but at this time with this Knight of Cups, I see that you're making plans, all right, and got some special plans for this week, and also it's advising you to not wear your heart on your sleeve at this time, to not take things so personally, okay. All right, let's go into your main tarot to see specifically what we can get about this card, okay, about your theme here. All right, why is the Knight of Cups here for my gems? Okay. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is a Gemini Minor Arcana card. And I did shuffle these upright, but if a reverse does come out like this did, I will take them because I do read reversals. I like the Eight of Swords in reverse. So you're very lucky here. It came out in the reverse for you. When Spirit takes the time to shift a card around, yeah, I'm going to definitely give you that message. I think that was like extra ammunition from Spirit. Like, here, I want to really give you this specific message. So if you've been feeling limited, restricted at this time, I do see that you're now realizing that it's you're realizing that you have more control than you thought. You have more control than you thought, and that sometimes the card is asking you to be mindful of being in that victim mentality. Are you really limited? Are you really restricted? Based on what? Explore these questions on a deeper level. But yeah, some of you guys have realized and taken back your power, and you're like, no, I'm not restricted. I'm not restricting myself. I'm not gonna limit myself. And there you go. And some of you are finally over somebody. Like some of you guys were in such a strong hold with a person that you never thought you were going to get over them, and that you are. And if you're dealing with somebody and you thought, are they still attached to that person? Are they still holding a torch for this person? And the answer is no, they're not. Okay. What else we got for Gemini? The Queen of Wands. Oh, yeah. Somebody thinks they're all sexy, very gorgeous. All right. So this week you're being asked to take a risk, to be confident, to be bold, and to take a risk. All right. Two of Wands. Yeah, but, make a careful decision regarding this. Okay. To make a careful decision regarding this risk. And I see whatever risk you're taking is going to draw you closer to your goals. Now, with the Two of Wands, some of you guys may also be traveling this week. This person holds a globe in their hand. Remember, the world is in your hands at this time. So what will you do with that? Okay. And remember, you're as restricted, as limited, only as you think you are. Or you're as free as you think you are, right? So what belief systems are you going to be holding this week? All right, let's see what else we got. I do see a connection in the early phases. Okay, I do. Empress in reverse. Okay. No, I don't feel there's pregnancy at this time. Okay. Some of you may have been slacking. Okay. Feeling a lot of lack-a-late, maybe slacking with self-care, or maybe feeling unloved. But don't worry, if you've been feeling unloved, I do see somebody coming in that has potential here. This has a potential, okay? And I feel like you two are yeah, I feel like you guys are ready to take the first couple steps in the connection, you know. Um, you know, I do see communication going on. And the Empress is like, you know, to like, you can either think of the glass being half full or half empty. And the Empress wants you to focus on your abundance. View it as half full rather than half empty. Your perspective at this time matters. Okay. All right. And it's okay to be a little bit selfish, especially if you need to get back to you, to give yourself some love and some self-care. Okay. And ladies, it's probably time to shave those legs because summertime is right around the corner. Get those bikini areas groomed up. Or men. Not just ladies, but men too, right? Okay. What else we got for Gemini? Okay, we have Justice. Okay, some of you guys may have a Libra or Taurus coming in. Since you have Libra and 2 major arcana cards, there could be a strong Libra energy here. Okay. So I feel like this person will be honest and they'll treat you right. There'll be some indicators to who they are, and they may even work in the law department or in dealing with the law of some kind, way, shape, or form. Okay, whether they're a bondsman, a prosecutor, an attorney, a judge, a paralegal, or a meter maid. You know, the list goes on and on with that. What those jobs are. Yeah, I feel like this person will be honest and they'll treat you right, and I feel like you guys will also balance each other out. 5 of Swords, but be careful of self-sabotaging this connection, okay? Yeah, I know some of you guys may be tempted to play mind games, okay? My gems. Just only take what resonates, okay? If it doesn't resonate, don't take it. Leave it for somebody else, please. Yeah, some of you may be wanting to win at something at all cost, okay? But be careful because that might bite you in the booty, all right? It might come back to bite you in the booty, all right? Sometimes it's not always about winning everything. It's not always about winning, but how you play the game, but rather how you play the game. All right, what else we have here? The 9 of Cups, all right. So I see some good dates coming out. I see your mood elevating, all right? I see a wish coming true for you, Gemini. This will be a very auspicious time for you. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, so some of you guys can meet somebody at your work or through a hobby of some sorts that you like doing, or when you're out and about and mingling and run across or run into somebody. Okay, maybe you meet somebody through a friend of a friend of a friend kind of thing. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, I definitely feel like you are going to be running into this person, and but be mindful, there could be a third person involved in here. But let me find out more about this card. Hold on, why is the 3 of Pentacles here for Gemini? Yeah, I feel like this person that you're meeting will be willing to put the effort into this connection. Okay, they'll match you tit for tat. Oh yeah, and if it goes to the sex part, this will be really good. There's strong attraction here. Okay, there's a strong beginning energy. Strong attraction, strong physical attraction. We have, with the 9 of Cups and the Ace of Wands, it's saying good sex as well, if you're interested in that. And the Judgment in reverse. But caution, be aware of being too critical of yourself or of them. They're new. Don't be quick to judge. I know sometimes I can be, so I always have to remind myself of that. And the card is reminding you to really give this person a chance. You're not just dissing them, but you're dissing yourself of a real opportunity here. Okay? All right, gems. Thank you for watching, and take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.